Hey, Llama here, and welcome back to our next video on our Scorched Earth playthrough on official servers using the Xbox. So today, what are we doing today? Well, today's boss fight day, people. Yes, it is time. It is time to fight the Manticore. In order to do, now I need to level up my wyverns. We're going to do Gamma, so I'm going to use, I'm not going to use the best wyverns I've got. And let's see what we've got here. W-Y-B. Let's see what we've got here. So, we don't want fires. This is going to take a little while, actually. Fire. Boss. Okay, that sounds like that's okay, so the ones called boss are the really good ones. Yeah, 372 melee, 9,393, almost 9.4k health. Those will level up really well, but I'm gonna keep those for I'm gonna keep those for the alpha, for the beta and the alpha. I'm going to use these guys with the lower health and the lower melee for the Gamma fight. So I'm going to grab these and throw them out. Most of these I've been using for breeding, but we shouldn't need to do any more breeding. I'm going to try and get a mix of males and females so we get a mate boost. I'm going to chuck them all out and start leveling them up so that we can prepare for the fight. Alright, well there they all are. We have all 20 wyverns. These are not the best ones, so these are the ones that I was using for breeding and so on. Not the better stat ones. Here's the one I'm riding. So this one is one of the better stat ones, and it was in fact one of the ones that had a health mutation. So these ones, if it was what I would call a boss wyvern, the best ones I've got, I've leveled up health to 15k. And then put everything else into melee. So this one I'm riding, for example, will have 632 melee, 819 stamina is not great, but I'm not going to be really flying it around, to be honest. And you'll see when we get in the fight. And then 15k for health, because if the ones with the good stats make it through the Gamma fight, then we may well go ahead and use them for the beta and alpha. In fact, if all of these survive Gamma, we'll probably just try beta with them, to be honest, and see how we go, depending on how much health they lose. Now, the lower spec ones, I kind of leveled to, well, here's one, so I kind of leveled to 10k health, less health, and put everything into melee. So you'll see a bit of a mix of stats around, to be honest. Some, like this one's got 15k 613, so that's one of the good stat ones. This one is 10k 651, so not one of the better stat ones. And that's kind of how I've done it. So either 10k or and everything else into melee for the ones that had like 7,000, 8,000 health before leveling. And then the ones that had the 9,000 health, I've leveled those up to 15k. So that's what we've got, 20 of those. Now, what else? Oh, worth mentioning. I think I might have mentioned it before, but it's definitely worth mentioning. If you're planning on doing this fight with wyverns, it never used to be possible with wyverns. Because in ASE they always used to get knocked out before they did too much damage to the Manticore, but in ASA they've obviously changed something with the torpor. Either the torpor the Manticore delivers or the torpor that the wyverns can take, because now they're actually ideal for this fight. Rexes were once the go-to for this fight, to be honest. With this you don't even have to craft Rex saddles, you just got to tame your wyverns. You do have to use all wyverns of the same type, because if you're in the same tribe, then your tames can do damage to your own tames. Yeah? So if you have fire wyverns and poison wyverns and lightning wyverns mixed together, then they will damage each other. Because what you need to do is you need to set the AI So see, you've got this allow AI special attacks. So you go under the wheel, go to behavior, and go allow AI special attacks. If I enable that, then now what it will do is it will fire on its own. So when if I do that with all of these and I take them into the fight, they will attack, not only melee attack the Manticore, but they'll use their lightning attack as well. But you have to make sure you turn that setting on. Yeah, that's absolutely critical. You have to make sure that you turn it on before you go in. Okay, so now these guys need to do a bit of healing. Not all of them. Some of them are actually already healed. Some of them still got a little bit to go. So I'm going to leave them to heal and we'll come back when it's time to do the fight. I've got to get them down to Green Ob, which is only just down there. It's not too far, but it's still going to be a little bit painful. I'm not going to take them one at a time. I'm going to kind of get them all on follow and get them down there. But it's still going to be a bit of a pain. So let's see how we go with that. And I'm sure that'll be a bit of comedy to add to the video. But anyway, I'll bring you back when we're ready to do the fight. All right, well, we're all ready to go. Everything's healed up. Let's grab our 3 artifacts. Didn't grab that for some reason. Oh, that's right. There's something weird. You gotta transfer it to there first. Don't know why that is, but it is. It's a thing. There we go. 3 artifacts. Nice. Now, getting all the wyverns down. This is going to be interesting. I've got a theory. I've got a theory. I'm going to just whistle them. And I'm going to try and... I'm not going to whistle them to follow me. I'm going to whistle them to walk down there. Because they should walk. Not one of them moved. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of chaos, not a lot happening. Oh, here we go. Some are going. Yes. See, I don't want them to fly, because as soon as they fly, then we have a bit of an issue. Because I've got to get them to land. Whereas if I can get them to walk... Oh, it seems to be working. What if I go over there now? I get the rest to go. I in the way? I am. Come on, fellas. Nice. Oh, this is working out reasonably well. Okay. Can we go a little further? The rest. We've got a bit of a bottleneck here. This is my insistence on keeping that little base is working against me. Because had that not been there, I think we'd have been right. Okay, yeah. Oh, I got a feeling all these down here are stuck, you know. To see if we can get them. No, they don't. No, maybe they're not. Let's go. Oh, this could work. This could work. Oh, there we go. Well, we got the. Most of them down there, I'll be pretty happy. Because honestly, the last time I did a... oh, they've stopped at the water. They not walk across the water. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, the last time I did this, it was really painful. Because I had I unpotted them all, and then I had to kind of get them over to the green orb, and I made the mistake of putting them on follow. And when you put them on follow, they fly. And then, of course, when they fly, you've got to find some way of getting them to land. And that was tricky, to say the least. This, I believe, so far at least anyway, seems to be a better way of doing it. He says getting stuck on a tree. Alright, now, it's a shame. Oh, really? Pego? Shame I can't get them over there. They just won't cross the water. That's the issue. The guy flying will do fine. The rest of them just won't do it. Which is annoying because there's not really much in the way of water there, to be honest. Okay, so I'm fairly confident we're not getting all of these in here. But I've got an idea. Because I'm going to go back to the base just quickly and I'm going to grab a whip. Now the reason for that is that a whip... Right, Pego. No, that Pego needs to die. I don't know if Pegos can steal artifacts from your inventory. I don't want to take the risk. I mean, they shouldn't be able to carry them, so in theory they shouldn't be able to steal them. But wouldn't it just be my luck if Pego stole one of the artifacts and then that's it? We don't have any spares. I haven't gotten the second set yet, so we'd be boss fight over. That'd be it. Right, now I'm going to grab the whip. Now the reason for the whip, not only can I use it to get the wyverns in as close to the centre as possible, but the added feature, if you want to call it, of the whip is that if a wyvern is flying like this, I can actually use the whip, make it land, and it will just land where it is, even if it's on top of other wyverns. So I think that means it can come in the fight. Now I need to make sure I turn all these AI special attacks on, because you can't copy group settings. That's an individual one that you must set individually. Alright, here we go. We're ready to go. This is a complete mess, is all I can say. We got as many wyverns in as we could. Give you a bit of an aerial view. They are everywhere. They are all over the shop. I think we've got 19. I don't think they're all going in. I'm going to be honest. Hopefully the llama one goes in, because that's the one that is currently on ignore group whistles. And so hopefully I can put all this stuff in the thing. No, that's not right. I can put all this stuff in here. Summon the boss, and then when we get in there I need to actually whistle it to attack. I'm going to put the gas mask on, and do that, and now I'm going to try and get across if I can. Oh, I'm stuck. There should be. Oh no, they've all gone. Did they all go? Oh no, there he is. Quick. I was going to say there should be one wyvern left, and then I couldn't see the one wyvern that was going to do it. All right, we're in the fight. Here we go, and they're already doing a fair bit of damage, you can see. So there's the Manticore's health bar going down pretty quickly. This could be a much quicker fight than anticipated. Now the trick is here, I'm not going to really do anything. I'm going to sit on this wyvern and I'm just going to keep the Manticore in render, and that will allow the wyverns to keep shooting it. The problem is if the Manticore goes out of render or the wyverns go out of render of me, they will stop attacking it. So for example, they're all over there. I'm going to come over here and make sure that they've got full access to shooting him, and you can see they're doing a fair bit of damage at the moment. Fire gone. It's vanished for now. Yeah, pretty low. They're gonna smash this. Wow, this is so quick, it's not funny. I can't believe all the amount of time that it took to set these wyverns up. And it's going to be like a 2-minute fight. I still don't know how many wyverns we've got in. So we're past the deathworm stage. We've already got rock golems coming out, which is a really good sign. This guy's toast. And he's dead. He's almost dead. He's dead. That's it. He's dead. Wow. How quick was that? Oh, okay, yeah. Don't really want that, but there you go. Now we're going to ascend, but I want to grab the element out of here. We get 57 element, not bad. But I want to put that in the wyvern because when we ascend, we won't get that back. Just to be safe, I'm going to put all my gear in there too. I actually forgot to take the gas mask off. There you go. All right, awesome. Let's roll the cutscene, I guess, when we do the ascension, and then we'll have to come back and clean up all the wyverns afterwards.
Continue to impress, Survivor. As you have grown in strength, I have been searching Helena's memories, finding what I have forgotten all these long years. Her friends, and the journeys they had. Was it all for nothing? No. It had to be done, so that one day you could exist. Together, you and I, we can put this right. You must travel onwards, Survivor, for your greatest trials are still to come.
So, that's how I went from squeezing water from a cactus to fighting a Mandy Whatsit in a ghost town.
Wicked.
Just goes to show, you gotta stay ready for the unexpected. And you'll always need to stick by the folks who have your back.
Didn't you say you tamed the wastes all by your lonesome?
Well, I had some help.
Oh yeah. You still haven't told me where you met, him.
Oh, wouldn't you rather hear that story from the big guy himself?
No way! Unlike you, he's got no sense of humor.
You just sit tight while your Uncle Bob thinks about how to tell this next part without giving nightmares.
But I like scary stories!
Hey, no, I was talking about it giving me nightmares. See, this is the point in our story where things get dark. Real dark.
Awesome.
awesome indeed. All right, let's go and let's download our character. We now have, so we've got an extra 5 levels now. Download, let's go back to base. Here we go. And we should have a chibi and some Manticore armor. Let's see what we got for Gamma. All right, so we got an Enki. There we go, an Enki chibi. We get the boots, so we get the Manticore boots. We get the Manticore shield, which I mentioned. You get that for every fight, but obviously Gamma, you get the boots. We get the Safari hat skin. I didn't even realise that. And the Thorny Dragon Vagabond saddle skin. Okay, all right. Well, we should check those out. But in the meantime, I had to spawn at the hotbed, didn't I? In the meantime, I need to go and pack away 20 wyverns that are all down there. Oh, wish we had the artifacts to run the beta straight away. I could do it while they were there and not have to go through all that pain again. But to be honest, we don't have the artifacts. We're not kind of ready to do that. So, yes, I'm just going to go and clean up all the wyverns, and I'll bring you back when we've got them all packed away, and we'll talk about what we're going to do next. All right, well, finally, all the wyverns are away. Wow, that was a nightmare. What can I say? The fight itself, I didn't even get the chance to talk through the fight, so there's different stages of the fight. The fight was over so quickly, I didn't even get a chance to talk through those different stages, so absolutely bizarre. I did not expect that to be so quick. The last time, so just recently on official servers, and I'm talking about as recently as last weekend, the render distance has improved significantly, and the render distance was a bit of an issue in keeping, as I was saying in the fight, you have to keep the Manticore in render and all the wyverns in render, otherwise they stop shooting and they stop attacking him and so on. So last time I did this fight, when I did it on my PC just after the map dropped, or didn't record it, but last time I did it, the render distance was still an issue, so the fight took long. So this time, wow, really quick. They sliced through him like a hot knife through butter. That was unbelievable. It was literally, it took me over 30 minutes to get all the wyverns set up around the obelisk. It took me at least 30 minutes to track them all down and pod them up afterwards. I actually thought when I got back down to the obelisk, some were still on the floor and the rest were flying above. Now the ones, when they come back from the boss fight, they'll fly above the obelisk terminal. So the ones that were still on the floor didn't go into the fight. And I thought I had this bright idea of, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go around, I'm going to pod the ones on the floor, and then I can count them. And then when before I pod the ones that are flying in the air, then I'll know exactly how many are there. And just as I got down there, a Capro leapt out of the water and attacked me. And because all of the wyverns were still on attack target, and they had their AI enabled, they all lightning attacked the Capro and instantly killed me. So I had to respawn back up here and then go back down. And by that stage, all the wyverns were everywhere. So I couldn't tell which had gone in. But I reckon if I was to make an educated guess, I reckon 15 went into that fight. No more. So anyway, let's have a look. Let's see. Here's the Thorny Dragon saddle. Oh wow, that's whoa, that's quite the saddle skin, isn't it? Now, why did I do that? Because we need the Thorny Dragon, because we want to go and put up our trophies, and so I need a trophy mount to do that, and in order to do that I need some wood. Now I'm going to use the Thorny Dragon, but I'm actually going to use the chainsaw to get the wood. I'm probably not, because I don't bring any fuel. Oh, there we go. Out of fuel. Okay. So we'll just use the Thorny Dragon. Who can be bothered going and getting fuel? All right, let's just we'll just harvest all this stuff. We should get enough. We only need 200 per thing. I think it's just cementing paste and wood. So it's 200 wood. So if we get a bit of that, we should be able to make a couple of those. Yep, we can make 3. Okay. Can we make more than 3? 4. 4 is all we're going to need. Oh, we got a flag. I love all the goodies you get for a boss fight. Alright, let's have a look. So, we want to put... do without the chainsaw. Where are we going to put stuff? Well, I guess if we got 4, we're going to put... Just going to put 1 here... On here. Like that. Okay. And then let's put, for now, we're going to put the Manticore trophy. There we go. Nice. That's the Manticore. And on here, we're going to put the shield. Yep, that still works. That looks pretty cool, actually, the shield. Obviously, the Manticore, again. Glowing mane in the background. There we go, nice. And we've got, so we've got the artifacts on that side. Maybe on this side we'll put the flag. I don't really want it to get in the way, though. That's maybe we'll have to... Oh yeah, we're going to have to reposition that. So we'll have to think about where that flag's going to go for sure. Okay, well... yeah, I suppose they're different to flak boots. They're only boots, and the helmet's probably what you expected. Okay. He doesn't look very prepared for safari, does he? I have a feeling sunburn may be an issue if you go out on safari like that, but anyway. We've got a few more bits to gather for the Manticore suit, and we've got some more artifacts to get. So, obviously, next thing is I need 2 sets of more artifacts, and then we can look at doing beta and alpha. Well, there we go, and that is it. That is the end of this video. We successfully did the Manticore Gamma fight. We've got all our trophies, we've got our flag, we've got our boot skin, all the different skins that we got with it. The fight was just too easy. That's all I can say. It was way too easy. I have a habit of over-preparing for these things. And I think I outdid myself this time. So around about 2 minutes the fight took. And so keep in mind, these are not... they were imprinted wyverns, but they weren't even like particularly good levels. They were just the ones I had for breeding and stuff. So some of them had like 280 melee. Some of them had 6,000 health. This before I leveled them. So, you know, they weren't great. And they just sliced through the Manticore. That was just unbelievable. So it just goes to show this still holds the title, I believe, of the easiest boss in Ark. If you're looking to get an extra 15 levels on your character, 100% Alpha Manticore will be the easiest way of achieving that. Most definitely easier than Alpha Tech Cave, that's for sure. I've still got PTSD from soloing that. But yeah, there you go. Easy boss fight. So we got beta and alpha still to go. We need, as I said before, we need to get some more artifacts. And we've got a few things left to tame. So I do need to tame a rock elemental. I want to tame one of those before the series ends. I want to see if I can get, see if we can bag an alpha wyvern. and see if we can also get maybe an alpha deathworm so we can get the Manticore helmet. But see how we go with that anyway. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. Stick with us. We've only got a couple more to go before we're finished on this map. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.